everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. Well, we're going to start this one that I got this morning from DPClubs, and we're going to be starting right over here in these red peonies. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Have you rested up from Christmas and all the activities over the weekend? I hope so. I kind of got some rest. I tried to lay down yesterday and take a nap. That didn't work. I was laying there for an hour and I'm like, oh, it's got to be at least 2 hours. Yeah, not. It was only an hour. So, yeah. Oh, I'm using 321 red. Yesterday was a little busy at work. It was just me, but I mean it was busy enough for one person. So, kind of made the day go a little bit faster. And I got out of there on time, so that was a good thing. But yeah, I saw this morning and I just wanted to start it. It's not a very big one. I think it's like 40 by 50, maybe. It's kind of nice. May have to put my thimble on. My finger's still, every once in a while I'll just hit that spot, And, yeah, it's like yowzer, yowzer, yowzer. Oh my goodness. I know, I'll probably have to take a nap before I go to work today. Jeez. I gotta work 2 to 9. I am totally grateful that we get out of there at 9 o'clock, because any longer and I probably would be asleep. What can I say? But one more night tonight, and then I've got a day shift tomorrow, so yay! At 12 to 5. Fun times. It's kind of hard to see this symbol. I picked like the wrong one to work on, maybe, but we're just gonna muddle through and see what we can get done. You got a half blue one there that they get so close you can't tell what it is that I'm supposed to be looking at. It's supposed to be a triangle in the middle, and it's purple. So some days my brain doesn't figure that out, This is a full coverage, so we'll see how it goes. There's some really light colors in that background, that pale green or moss green. I'm looking at the colors, and there's maybe 3 that are like a pale, either green or pale blue. And when they get next to each other, you really can't tell. But I thought we'd just start on one of the flowers. I'm kind of sick of doing trees and leaves and that kind of thing. So I figured we could just work on the flowers. and the blossoms, if you will. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it got real boring there, right in the middle, like about 5 o'clock. Between, say, 5 and 7, it got really quiet, and I couldn't figure out why. And then about 7:30, this lady came in, and they needed to use the restroom, and I told them, it's outside, not outside, it's connected to the building outside, like old gas stations used to be. And I, she was going on about how long they had to sit there because evidently there was some kind of an accident, probably 20 miles up the roadish. But nobody came from this, from our town to go up the hill, when there was an accident or anything. So it must have been pretty, far away from where we were. But she said they sat there for 2 hours, so that's why I didn't have anybody, because they had the road closed. So, yeah. But they have a lot of accidents up on that pass. Sometimes it's due to inclement, I can't say that word, inclement, you know what I mean, in bad weather, thank you. Wow, went around the barn with that one, didn't I? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, that's, it's bad road. You don't want to go real fast on that road, because there's turns and stuff up there, but who knows? We even get bad accidents in the summer because there's a lot of traffic on that road coming and going from Denver and everything, so yeah. Oh, I sat next to one of those air freshener things, you plug in and it's got the bottle of juice stuff. Oh, and it just does a number on my nose and my sinuses. So it takes me a couple days to get over it. This material's a little bit stiff. Decided to get my little owl out. I just love them. Thank you, Anita. They're so cute. Or whomever sent it. It was either Olivia or Anita. I can't remember. Kanita? Kanita? I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. I hope I am. I just love these little needle minders. They're so cute. Supposed to get some snow this weekend, but who knows? I mean, yesterday the wind blew all day, like from anywhere from 5 miles an hour to 15 to 20 miles an hour, off and on, and we never got any snow. So, it's supposed to snow like down by Denver and Colorado Springs, but who knows? It says it's gonna snow, and then nothing happens. So, it was like a 30% chance. But yesterday, when I was at work, it was like 50 degrees with the wind blowing. So, I mean, it wasn't freezing cold. The wind was just annoying. Does that make sense? Yeah, it was like, okay, you can stop anytime now. I got all my silicone ones over there, sitting where I sit. I couldn't find it, so I went and got the one from here and put it over there, and yeah, now I need it. That's okay, we'll just use these. And I can't remember who sent these, but they're nice too. I usually try to leave a couple needle or thimbles over here and then some over by where I sit. I don't know why I couldn't find the other one. And later on I moved something and there it was. I was like, alright, I'm not losing it. But yeah, I can't hardly work without a thimble. Because after I've stitched for so long, it just gets a hole in my finger, and then I have to break down and use a thimble. I think, oh, I'm fine, I won't be stitching long. Yeah, 3 hours later. That's how that happens. I'm kind of glad it didn't snow last night, because I hate having to clean off my car. And I hate for my car to sit there while I'm working and then have to clean it off before I go 5 minutes to home. It's irritating. But I do have a snow brush. And sometimes when it's really quiet, I'll just go out there and brush the majority of it off. So the windshield wipers will take it, you know. But I guess we'll go right here. So, fun times. Don't have any. Well, I don't know if I have plans or not for this weekend. My friend from Arizona is supposed to come. And right now they're in Denver visiting their relatives there. Oh, for pity's sake, I missed the whole thing. Jeez. Another thing gets sore. If I get too sharp of a needle, this finger that I hold everything, you know, in my hand with, I stab it about 10,000 times. Trying to see the symbol. This was like the wrong symbol to use. But we're getting it. We're getting it. Guess we'll come back this way a little bit. Didn't do much stitching last night. Just too fried, if you will. What is going on? Nope. Keep wanting to get that blue one, and it's wrong. Although it is another shade of red, so. About 1, 2, maybe 3 shades of red in this thing. Trying to figure out which way to go. I flipped it and then I'm lost. I'm telling you, some days it's a challenge. Make you run and scream back to counted, but I haven't felt that way yet. And there are days that stamped just sends me over the edge because I can't get it where it needs to be. Oh, I guess we'll just go right there. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So when they get, the company gets here, then we'll probably go do some things. So I don't know if how many videos I'll have this weekend. We'll just see. Seriously? Okay. I think I need to turn this around again. My bad. My bad. My shoulder's much better now that I'm not, you know, using it to do too much of anything. When I'm stitching, I don't tend to move this shoulder. Get rid of that silly thread. One of those threads was too short. Get out of there, you. Up, put the needle away. Sometimes the thread gets underneath and I end up stitching it right into the pattern, which doesn't do anybody any good. It just wastes a piece of thread. And today we don't have an order come in, so it's an easy week because we have enough stuff left over from Christmas, and for the New Year's weekend we don't get that many people. You know, people might be going up to go skiing or something like that on the weekend, but it should be pretty quiet. Now, some people, they do take a couple-week vacation to go, you know, stay at a resort and go skiing, but it doesn't sound like fun to me because I don't like to fall down. Not at all. And that's all I do when I ski. Okay, what is your problem? I forgot to hang my thread. We're having a day, ain't we? Sure is a pretty color red. Okay, let's try this again. Sometimes I get the thread too long and it just gets tangled up badly. Or it gets twisted for some reason. Most times I hang the thread and let it, you know, unravel itself. But others, I don't do that. Then I pay for it, see? That's what happens. There's a lot of this color in here. Let me go back over here. So I'll be glad when this work week is done. So I can just sit down and relax and not have to do too much. But just sit there and veg for 3 days. We will see. I don't know if we will. I don't know if we won't get any snow. This looks so big and fluffy after doing that 18 count. It's like, wow. I don't know if I'll do any diamond painting this weekend or not, so we will see. I may not. I kind of get in a funk once I finish one. It's like, now what do I work on? You know. Because I don't have any plans as to what I really want to see finish next at this point. So, maybe I'll just do some stitching. Who knows? Sometimes I just gotta take a break from diamond painting. It depends how my back and my, what the heck? How my back and my neck hurt. You know, if they hurt at all. Because I'll just sit there and diamond paint for hours until I'm in a complete crunched up situation. Because I really like doing it, but I don't like doing that to my neck. I may have to go back and do some of these, because I'm really not seeing them really good. These little triangles. May have to go back and put the blue half squares in, and then figure out what's left, you know. Have you ever had symbols like that? They're just so close together, what you're watching while you're stitching doesn't make sense in your brain. Come on. Come on. But we'll get the ones we see the most. How's that? Will that work? Alright guys, so that's going to be about it for today. Sorry it wasn't so chatty, but thank you for joining me for starting a new project. You know, we need more projects to start it, you know how that goes. I'm going to put that down underneath so you can see where we stitched. Thank you for all your lovely comments and suggestions and ideas and all that, because sometimes I need another brain. Alright guys, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.